Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl Basby, and this is Basby TV. And today I am reviewing Black Ink Crew Compton, Season 2, Episode 1, You Are Not Compton by Yourself. Now, a little backstory, I have never watched this show before. I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I wasn't really interested, and I was listening to Bonnie Blue little reviews, and shout out to Bonnie. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. And after a while, her reviews over the show started to get boring, so I stopped watching those too. And literally, it took so long for this show to come back out that I thought that the show had got canceled because it wasn't really great reviews going on for the show. So I just figured they had let it go. But apparently, they were in the midst of filming for season 2 right before the pandemic hit, and of course, California, one of the big major states, and you have all these major cities, it was one of the ones that literally got shut all the way down. And because they got shut down, production had to stop, so that put a halt to the filming. But now they are back because California is opening back up, Compton's opening up, and it took Compton the longest to open back up because of the fact that a lot of funding wasn't going into the city. They wasn't getting like things that help them get their businesses back up. They didn't get like the vaccines like other places had. So now that they're finally back into the loop of things, we can start opening up all the businesses. And KP took a big hit with his shop because he just opened it and then he had to end up closing it and then to stay closed for so long. So right now he's hosting this event in the community, and it's to highlight all the small businesses in the area so that we can get their names back out there and start bringing people back to their business, to just basically help. While there, his friend Tim, he's his right hand man for the shop, is there, and so is Star. Star is a new addition to the show. She is the store manager. She not ran a shop, she actually owned that shop when she was since 16. I was like, oh wow, owning a tattoo shop at the age of 16, that is amazing, because at 16, girl, I wasn't doing nothing but fool la la in school and going to my damn part-time job at McDonald's. So big ups to her. Right now, KP only has her, Tim, and what's that man's name? Was it Corey? Yeah, Corey, who is his lead artist right now, because the rest of his staff has left when the pandemic happened, and he have not heard from them. And KP is a little salty because apparently there was some type of reunion show they had, and during the reunion show, the question was asked, who would be the better boss? And everybody felt like Lemire, which is one of his tattoo artists, would be a better boss than KP. So KP feels some type of way, and I was like, well, KP, not everybody is built to be a boss. Maybe you're the better business owner, you hold the business down, but maybe you should have made Lemire the store manager. I don't know. They like working for him, so why not? Lemire is back. He is celebrating his business Happy Eyes. It looks like it's like snow cones is what I'm getting. That's what I think it is. It's snow cones. His business has been thriving even throughout the pandemic. He's been branching out to being able to be in like different stadiums and sporting events. So he's just very happy. His wife, Danielle, is pregnant with their second baby. And to celebrate everything that's going on, he decides that he's going to throw this little backyard barbecue party. Barbie comes up. Barbie is the receptionist and longtime friend of KP. She rolls up to the party. She just had a baby and she's newly engaged. Congratulations, Barbie. And, it's a great old time. While at the party, Lemire gets a text from Nessie. And she's right outside the party and she wants him to come see her. So he goes outside to go talk to her, and she's like, I didn't want to bring this into the party, so that's why I brought you outside. And she shows him this post on IG that KP posted about looking for new artists. So Nessie's a little confused because she was like, okay, there was no booths open at the shop. So which one of us is fired that he's able to start hiring new tattoo artists? Now, Nessa, I understand that you had your bad breakup and that you decided to take this time from your breakup to go ahead and start focusing more on your art because she's also a painter and you've been going around the world and selling your damn paintings. But if you see the show boss is putting up that he's looking for tattoo artists and you have not touched bases with your job to see if you still had a spot or if there was even still a job to be had, what's up? Like, just text him and ask him, hey, I'm seeing you looking for tattoo artists. Did we get a bit bigger shop? Because I was planning on coming back. Like, as soon as you was able to open, I understand the pandemic had us shut down. So what's good? And I also feel like KP, you could have, first reached out to them. But of course, you feel like, oh, Lemire has the better balls. Why don't you go work for them? So, you got your little pennies in the tussle. But somebody got to be grown around here and find out who got the job and who ain't got the job at this point. Next up, we meet Voodoo. Voodoo is back from last season also. She is right now tattooing at another shop because, of course, I Am, which is, I guess, what they call the shop in shorthand term, was shut down. And girl said, I need my money. I gotta pay my rent. I gotta figure something else. So she went on ahead and started to tattoo out another shop. And she also started her own lingerie line. She meets up with Alana and Nessie. And they're all, came to see her new lingerie line. And, chop it up, see where everybody's at. That's when Nessie brings up about the post that KP posted online about the new tattoo artist, and she asked if has anybody heard from him. That's when Alana said, yes, I spoken with him. I asked him about a job, and he said, yeah, he about to open back up, and I still have my spot. So I'm looking like, okay, Alana, you understood the assignment. Like, baby, let me figure out where I fit in at, so I know if I got a job still or should I be looking. We also know something very different about Voodoo. Voodoo looked like she had some face reconstructive surgery, and she said, yes, ma'am. And I was like, well, girl, you look good. I mean, you were real pretty the first time, but you're real pretty too now. They didn't mess you up, and hopefully it stays that way, and it's not going to become like one of those botched situations. But Voodoo said, baby, I look too much like my mama. And I had to change that because Voodoo comes from a family that was in a cult. And the stepfather was the ringleader of it all. And mama's so damn brainwashed, and the damn stepdaddy is just as abusive as he want to be. And Voodoo says she do not want no type of association to that, because every time she looked in the mirror, all she see was her mother's face. So she needed a whole new face. And I was like, girl, that's what them TV checks will get you. Happiness. It's one way or another. So she found her joy, baby. That's right. Alana's talking, and she's in a whole new relationship. Apparently, she had a little cheating ass man from the last season, but she got a new man, and they moved out to Arizona because, hey, a chick gotta make money, and with all the tattoo shops down here in California being closed, they moved to Arizona. The relationship has been thriving, but now that the shop is about to open back up, she's moving back to California. The boyfriend's staying in Arizona, so that's going to be a long-distance relationship. Do I see problems coming along the way? I absolutely do. This is TV. We have to keep the drama going. So I feel like there's going to be a problem somewhere down the line. We also see KP in another scene. KP is having a staff meeting with Tim, Star, and Corey, and he's just laying the ground rules because, listen here, guys. While we were shut down, I put a lot of money in this shop. I got it remodeled. We got a little music studio back there. So we need some ground rules because there ain't going to be no more disrespect around here. Alana comes in and she sits down and she wants to know about what's up with the other artists, the old artists that was there. And if they apologize and wanted to come back, can they? Because KP was like, They said Lemire the better boss, so why don't they go work at, I guess, Happy Eyes with Lemire and figure some things out? And so he's like, no. But Star, being a businesswoman and keeping the personal out of everything, was like, oh no, ma'am. yes, I will be contacting them because what sense do they make? We have wonderful artists, so why would I not bring back those great artists back into the shop? Let him deal with his personal. I'm gonna deal with the business. And she said she will be contacting them so that they can set up a team meeting to decide if everybody's gonna be on board with coming back to the shop. KP starts to do a tattoo for some fitness trainer. I guess that's what he was. I don't know who he is. And he's just reflecting back on everything with the shop and feeling like how unloyal everybody was when the shop closed because of the pandemic, and them wanting to feeling like Lamira be the better boss. And I'm like, KP, now I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but y'all know he Kyla Pratt baby daddy. And I know Kyla Pratt gotta have the royalty checks coming in like ain't nobody business. She done been on everything. Y'all know Kyla Pratt. She was in Love and Basketball. She was on the Proud Family. The Proud Family done got rebooted up. So KP, I'm pretty sure, because I think they still together now. I want to say to y'all, you living good over there. These people ain't got it like that. So me sitting around waiting on you to figure out about this shop, I have to have some type of other hustle. What they was gonna do? You wanted them to just sit around just to see how they was gonna pay their bills. Like, I feel like KP, you being a little selfish, but I mean, I don't know about you yet. He could be the good guy in all this. So whoever been watching the show, catch me up in the comment section. Everyone starts to get the text from Star for this meeting that's gonna happen, and Lemire is just like, he don't know if he wants to go back to the shop because he felt like KP is very disrespectful, and he don't know if he wants to deal with that. I'm happy with my own little business. Happy Ice is thriving. Do I really need to go back to that? Not really. Star goes to see Voodoo and Nessa, and they voice that they don't want to be disrespected, and Star is telling them that she's trying to make things better, and why don't they just give it another chance? We meet up with Ink Dripping. Yeah, Ink Dripping, that's his name. Ink for short. He's talking to us, and Ink haven't been tattooing. Ink had a lot of things going on in life. He lost his apartment to a house fire. His grandma got dementia, so the mama been having to take care of her. So he kind of put tattooing on the back burner. But now that he's starting to get his life all together, he's reconsidering coming back to tattoo. And so he's saying he's going to be at the meeting. Everybody shows up to this meeting that we're having out in the parking lot because KP like, I feel like this could go left. So y'all not about to come in there and tell my new shit. Stand in the parking lot. We'll be out there. Everybody there but Lemire. So automatically KP feels like he's not here, so he's not a part of the group. He don't want to be around. KP basically tells everybody that he's mad at them because they feel that Lemire will be the better boss. And I'm just like, KP, get over it. You're not always going to be the fan favorite. You're the boss and the owner. Of course, you're not going to be everybody's fan favorite. And just off this episode alone, you slid a crybaby to me. Like, I don't know how you was on last season, but you giving me real crybaby vibes. Barbie is the number one target for him because he feels like, Barbie, we were friends for the longest. And you're going to sit here and take the side of Lemire over me? I don't even want you here at this point. Like, you don't even got a job here. So I was like, well, damn, why did you let her text that girl if you were going to tell her that she didn't have no damn job? She could have been figuring something else out. Nessie wants to know, what can she do to make the shop a better place? And this one, he got real disrespectful real quick. You know, Tim had a nerve to that girl, you were better when you quiet. So really, I just need you to shut up and tattoo. And y'all wondering why they saying that they rather work for Lemire. What the hell? Like, who does that? Then he tells Voodoo that she was being disrespectful for posting that she's working in a whole nother shop and she supposed to be hired by them. And I'm looking like, but y'all shop wasn't open and the shop's still not open, y'all. So what the girl supposed to do? I guess just tattoo out her house, but maybe she don't want to do that. People don't want all these folks coming in out their damn crib. I'm trying to make some damn money. I said, y'all funny. He told Barbie that she needs to step up, but then Barbie, you don't even have to worry about stepping up because KP said you can't work there anyway. And then he told Ink, what you even here for? You talking about you not tattooing, so if you're not tattooing, why are you even here? And Ink looking like, damn. I'm like, damn, Ink ain't even said nothing yet. And you just jumping out his dang on throat. They end up handing out these contracts. And the last line was, don't be disrespectful, as y'all have been very disrespectful to them. And they start pointing it out. But for some reason, Tim just keeps getting on Ink's case. And Ink is sick of this shit at this point. So he's like, man, what is your problem? So they about to tussle in the damn parking lot. Barbie out the way. Nessa like, you know what? I'm just going to go home and look over this damn contract and see if where I'm going to make up my mind. And I was like, yeah, because this is some real unprofessional shit right here. Like, y'all might just want to be for the show if you're not even working for KP. Y'all just might want to just do this for the show because I can understand why y'all wanted to work for Lemire, and I'm only one episode in. Caesar ends up pulling up to the shop because him and KP was talking, and they, time for us to do a little meetup. KP starts showing him the remodel shop, and I ain't gonna lie, the place is nice now. Y'all got some nice tattoo shops on TV because the tattoo shops I be in, they don't really look like that. So they real simple based. But they put out some great work. I must say so myself. I ain't gonna lie. Seriously. And I've tatted up, baby. Y'all just can't see it because I try to have tattoos that I could cover up. Caesar starts to ask him about why is he looking for a new crew when you already had such an amazing team. And KP starts bringing up that whole Lemire is the better boss shit. KP, get over it. So Caesar is like, let me explain something to you. Me and my homeboy Puma, we was real good friends. Ran a real good shop. Then we fell out. And went our separate ways. But then we came back together and things have been bigger and better than it ever was before. And it makes me wonder if we had never let ego and pride get into the way, how much bigger Black Ink could have been over these years and where we would have been at now. KP ain't trying to hear that, C's. He ain't trying to hear it. He said, first of all, what you and Puma had going on is different because y'all know each other. I don't know Lemire from a can of paint, so don't give me all that. I'm still mad. I don't want to deal with it. But he do agree to a sit down with Lemire because it's like at the end of the day, he is a good artist, and I'm not buying to the fact of how he has kept his business thriving throughout this whole pandemic, and it's better than where it was beforehand. So I might need to recruit him and see how we can make things better. So Caesar hooks up this meeting for KP and Lemire can get everything off their chest and hopefully resolve everything, and Lemire can come back and work at the shop. When getting there, Caesar asks Lemire, do he have beef with KP? Lemire says, no, I don't have any beef. But of course, KP got all the beef. He got enough beef for me, you, and him. So he was like, oh yeah, everybody want to work for you. They want to work for you. Why don't you open up your own shop and do it? Blah, blah, blah. And y'all need to learn how to respect me because I'm Compton and this is my city and this is my shop and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, KP, hush with that. We tired, okay? You was not Mr. Popular. That's fine. Got it. So he tells Lemire, like, this is just business. You're going to put down half your deposit for your booth, and you're going to be paying the booth fee, which Lemire feels like is straight disrespectful. And I was like, well, Lemire, you think you're supposed to be, like, tattooing free out this child? Because let me understand, do everybody else going to pay a booth fee, and he's just going to make you pay a booth fee, or what's going on? Because Lemire was like, that don't sound good. So this, I'll give you a solid. I come in. I help develop your artists so that they can become better tattoo artists, which will help improve the revenue of your store and they can start charging more for the tattoos. And that way we keep this business flowing. Basically, almost like a partnership. KP KP ain't trying to hear that. No, sir. That's not what you about to do in my shop. Because now you still think you running stuff. No. You either going to do what I say or you're not going to do nothing at all. Caesar's like, it's too much ego in this room. And Lemir's like, it's no ego. He got the ego. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to fit in where I get in. And KP starts going off about you wanting to come here to develop yourself and become a better artist. I'm the key to the city. So how you think you're going to get anywhere without me? Lamia said, you doing too much of this gangster stuff. I ain't no gangster. I'm just a regular old man trying to make it where I can get it. So you can kill all that. And so KP's like, well, what you want to do? What you want to do? And it's all Lamia said, I hope you know I'm not scared of you. I ain't no gangster and I ain't trying to act tough. I'm going to let you know I'm not scared of you. And so that's when KP started puffing up his chest. And I was like, at this point, the show ends. And I was like, KP is a hot, emotional mess. Well, guys, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Black Ink Crew New York, because I got that up. And make sure you're checking out the Love During Lockups, because you know we on this Friday is the last episode before we go into Love After Lockup. So we got to see how these relationships going to turn out. So y'all stay tuned in to your girl. And until next time, bye.